Today we're going to have a look at my Cobra Mk III mining build. This is for those who have recently got the game and who are finally able to move on from the Sidewinder into another ship. Let's get to it! Greetings Commanders, I am KreeKree. I am an Elite Dangerous YouTuber and streamer. Speaking of, catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/KreeKree. I'm live from 1 PM Thursdays to Saturdays, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Also, I'm live right now. So the Cobra Mk III is a pretty good mining ship with a decent haul, and we'll show you with this build. So first off, we'll go into the hard points here. So you can see here that there are 4 slots. For the top slot, I have the 2B seismic charge launcher. This is so that we can shoot charges into a mine so that we're able to do core mining. And then we have the 1D abrasion blaster. This is so that we can get the surface chunks off an asteroid that we lovingly call pimples. So this is our pimple popper. Next I have a 1B subsurface displacement missile. So the subsurface displacement missile is for getting into the cracks and drilling out the materials that are on the inside without actually blowing it up, which is what the seismic charge launcher is for. We'll have a 1D mining laser, which is for the standard surface mining. Now to the utility mounts, I only have a pulse wave analyzer. This is so that if we are looking to do any core mining, then we'll be able to see any asteroids that are very yellow. The more yellow that the asteroid is, that means the denser they are with the material of that asteroid. Now onto the core internals. I've kept the 1C lightweight alloy. I have a 4A power plant, 4C thrusters, 4A frame shift drive, 3C life support, 3A power distributor, 3A sensor, and of course the standard 4C fuel tank there. And now finally onto the optional internals. So I have 2 4E cargo racks that will give us a capacity of 32. I have a 4C bi-weave shield generator. So with this shield generator, it means that although the shields do go down quicker than your standard ones, they do actually recharge a lot faster than the others. And considering the amount of fighting that you'll do in this ship will be next to none, you're not going to need anything too powerful. Now next we'll need is the 2A refinery. So this is obviously to refine the materials that you collect onto your ship so that you keep what you are looking for and the ship can get rid of anything that you wanted ignored or any kind of wasted rock. Next we have a 1B collector limpet controller. So this is so that we can collect the loose bits of rock that are flying off the asteroid. The next is the 1A prospector limpet controller. So this is a limpet that we shoot into an asteroid where it will scan the asteroid and tell you what percentage of what materials are in that asteroid if you have targeted the limpet controller on the asteroid. You have a detailed surface scanner. This is so you can scan the rings of planets so you can see if there's any hotspots available. I have an advanced docking computer, although it's not necessary, and then of course the planetary approach suite. As a bonus, here are some mining tips, but first I'd like to say if this video has helped you, then consider subscribing, hitting that bell icon and giving this video a like. These things are free and it'll help me out a lot. And on to the tips. Tip 1. To find a good place to mine is easy. Just use the miners tool, which is edtools.cc/miner. Another way to keep an eye on prices is via Inara in the commodities tab, which is inara.cz/galaxy-commodities/. For these websites and more helpful tips and links, check out my freebie link linked in the description below. While mining, it's best to move all your pips to weapons so that the lasers don't overheat too quickly. Both your prospecting and collecting limpets have a distance they can travel away from your ship before you lose them, which is approximately 2 kilometers. The thing you'll notice is that once you have more than 2 prospecting limpets out, a third will destroy the first prospecting limpet. You can only have 2 asteroids with prospecting limpets on them at a time. Collection and prospecting limpets can be destroyed if you hit them too hard with your ship, or if they are trying to get into, or if a collection limpet is trying to get into an asteroid where there is something to pick up, but it is glitched inside the asteroid, so it's going to kill itself trying to get into it, which is why we suggest that, depending on the capacity of your cargo, have around about half or a little bit less than half of that filled with your limpets, because they're going to die frequently. The build and the tips I spoke about will help you without a doubt. Once again, like, comment and subscribe, and if this has helped you, check out my other Elite Dangerous builds with more to come each week. Fly safe, Commander.